fine setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's taken in by Achane.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 40-yard line.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 3rd down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down,
a handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a toss, right side. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
That's quickly out to Williams. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will... Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the 1st time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a game of 17-9. 1st down, Buccaneers.
The man in motion is Watson. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty...
And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run with Achane. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's complete. It's Waddle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's with his number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Here's Irving. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Second and 7. This one out to Watson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And the Buccaneers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here is Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this only to about the 10. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On play action, Penix. That's taken in by Achane. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That'll give on the ground. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
He's holding on to this ball for a while. He's trying to wait for someone to uncover. But eventually he just runs out of time, Mike. And that actually is going to go down as a sack. And it'll bring up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs.